Hey Earth sign, Taurus Virgo Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Welcome. Good to see you. Bringing messages for the collective for, I think they'll be posted the 10th, 11th of December, but not time specific. So whenever you come upon it, if the message speaks to you, there may be one here for you. If not, check out the other videos in this series or maybe one or two series past, just to be sure you're not missing something from one of your other personal planets, especially like your rising sign. Before I get started with the Oracle, Wisdom of the Oracle, just one message that I'm going to, for the 12/12 portal way, which is also coinciding with the full moon in Gemini, I'm going to be doing readings for all the individual zodiacs. So I think I've been getting some messages that have been coming through for all the elements, fire, earth, air, and water, that seem to be pulling on a specific storyline. So one, I'm trying to break up the energy there, clear it in a way by going into depth. So I will do Taurus, I will do Virgo, I will do Capricorn. So be on the lookout for that, and I will probably be uploading them like in 3 or 4 at a time, leading up to the 12th. Okay, so that's what's coming. For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. If you, get some wisdom or insight here and like the video, please do like it and consider subscribing. And for those of you who have subscribed, thank you so much. It means everything to me. This is getting to be so much fun. So, a card for the other person, orphaned in reverse. And a card for you, building blocks. Like starting at ground zero there, right? So let's look, even though this is reversed, I'm going to look at it upright just so I can see it here. Their message is a protection message. This is for your divine counterpart, or if you don't have anybody in your life, this is somebody who might be coming toward you and what they are going through. But if you have someone already that you're in connection with, even if you're in separation, this message is for them. The shadow side of this card speaks to the essence of abandonment. Perhaps you feel a need to remain apart because intimacy is too threatening. Oh, earth sign. That's a big part of the storyline that's been happening for you. It also warns against creating inappropriate family structures in order to conceal old wounds. It's time to address the unhealthy alliances you formed and make a decision to heal the past. You will not be abandoned by the world if you claim yourself as whole. Not all relationships are dysfunctional, and not all of them will disappoint you. Don't abandon yourself. You can connect to others in a healthy way once you recognize your patterns and consciously choose to interrupt them. Life wants to love you. Let it. So I feel this message to this other person, because it is in reverse, so I'm reading the protection message for this person, staying apart from you because intimacy is too threatening. Put a pin in that, because that feels like that's what my eye went to out of all the other messages here. Your message is card number 28. 2 and 8 is 10. 10 reduces back down to a 1. So it's sort of like a brand new beginning. And it says, you have everything you need to cultivate an extraordinary life. This is a time when your focus needs to be on the foundations you build upon. Your work, your relationships, and your very being are underwritten by your values, ethics, morals, and core beliefs. Are they still true for you? Will they stand the test of time and serve as the solid grounding upon which you construct your life? Now you are making changes that will affect everything in a positive way. Your destiny is truly a remarkable and beautiful design. Earth sign, that's so fantastic. I share in that joy with you because I am an earth sign. So yeah, everything you're doing, the foundations you're putting in place are going to serve you well. That's fantastic. So let's see what's happening here. This is a reading for the collective of earth signs, calling in messages for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Strongest message will come through. I don't have any control over that. And so I would like to know what's coming on the path for, oh, you are resisting me. Look at that. That happened yesterday, and I got a really interesting response. I'm going to cut the deck right here. Energy underneath. Temperance. This is patience and balance. It's tempering the energies, staying in a state of flow. For those of you who are new, this first row represents the other person. And so if you're a cross watcher, this could be your energy. I see fire here very strongly. Yep, I do. And the Fool could be Aquarian energy. And the second row would be the earth sign energy if I have it right. Feel free to flip this around though if you feel okay, like you're stepping in as this. You might have a lot of fire in your chart, earth sign, King of Wands. Death energy in the future, transformation. And this last row here represents the connection. Past heartbreak. Now we're all about the truth telling here. That's the future. Oh my gosh, you need to watch the fire reading. And moving toward the sun, success, happiness, joy. This is Leo energy right here. Earth sign, yeah, this is hearkening back to the past two readings that I've posted, so that I've published, so you may want to go back and check those out if you haven't. If you're new to the channel, those last two readings for earth and fire are feel very connected to me. So I'll just tell you what it looks like here. This other person who may be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, does not have to be, but right now they're in very much in that action energy, the very yang energy of fire. This is their current energy, end of a cycle, and laying down a burden. They're sort of feeling like, I have to lay this down. What's coming up in the future is the 9. So they kind of go into reverse. They sort of downshift into, but I'm not ready to quit. Got to lay it down. This is where they are right now. They've come to some measure of peace. I feel like in the recent past, this Fool energy, this is a leap of faith, but can also be about taking a risk and stepping out into the unknown, right? He goes off the cliff, literally, 1 foot off the cliff. So I kind of feel like this person here, even though this is Aquarian energy, I feel like they're channeling fire. Aries, Leo, Sag, where they're like, okay, I'm ready to shift out of whatever situation I'm in and walk off the cliff, flying blind here in a way, because I got to lay down this burden. So there is something from their past that they're laying down, that has completed, that's done. And then this is completion, but this is one step before the 10 of Wands. So they're going to downshift into, like, almost go into reverse a bit because they're not quite ready to give something up. That's what we have to find out. For you, Earth sign, in the past, you took some really quick action to getting at some truth, some clarity for yourself. There's something that you were on the road to find out. I feel you found it out, and now you're in this King of Wands. Now you're in your full power of your passion and your energy and your drive to succeed and to manifest that which you want. This is powerful energy. You can be a woman and still be in king energy. All the kings have extra swords, extra air. All the queens have extra cups, extra water. I feel you being in the King of Wands instead of the Queen of Wands means that you're a little bit more in your power center. You're using you're in your head and not as much in your heart with regard to what you want and to manifesting what you want and to taking action in your life. This is good because look what's coming up for you. Something old is going to die off because you're in a phase of transformation, and you need this sort of impetus. You need this sort of, this is like a winding up of the clock and getting ready to move and sprint into transformation. So it's almost like you're preparing yourself for this transformation by getting centered in your head, clear in your head, strategizing in your head, and then using your inner energy to propel you forward toward what you want, claiming what's yours. And that is needed before a period of transformation. In the connection in the past, there's been some heartbreak. There's been a sense of loss. Somebody may have just recently gone, somebody in the connection. It could be the other person or you. This could be about your connection, because that's what this is supposed to be about. But I'm feeling the heartbreak of the past. That's what I'm talking about. That's not present energy. That's past energy. Present energy, Queen of Swords. Just the facts. You are you are both in the energy of getting to the truth, getting to the heart of the matter. Look at the roses around her, the flowers around her, the pink of her cheeks, and the flower right there in her heart center, in the center. Like, this is not about cutting a bitch. This is about getting to the truth, the heart of the matter between the two of you, so you can have clarity and better understanding. And remember, she's a queen now, so she's got some softened energy of the cups, of the water. I like that. That's the present energy. So I feel like you're going to be clear with each other and have compassion. And then you shift into the future, into this sun energy, this connection. This is a yes, a big fat yes. Like, yes, let's get the truth, and then we can feel the joy. We can return to a state of happiness. But it's all about remaining balanced and tempering the energies between you. I kind of want to see what happened here with this Fool. Oh, a lot of communication here in the past, or maybe traveling. This does feel like a fire sign, yes. With regard to some deceptions, this person might have endured some deception. Yeah. Yep, that's exactly what happened. This person made a choice to walk away. They may have been a little duplicitous when they did so. This is them taking the leap of faith. They're going off into the unknown. A lot of passionate energy here. This is, normally it would be Cupid's arrows, so it can also be temper flare. It can be travel. But, and this person very well may have just picked up and taken off. Like, grabbed their bag over their literally duffel bag on their shoulder, and off they went. And that may have felt duplicitous, or they may have done that because somebody was duplicitous with them. Somebody was not on the level here, and now they're looking out at the paths before them. This is in the past, so they've made a choice already, and the choice that they've made is to lay the burden down. That's it. Boom. Lay the burden down. They've exited a connection, is what I feel. A connection that was not built on honesty. What are they laying down here? Something they have been patient about. There. See, they want to move. We're ending this cycle, this burden. And this is where they are right now. Burden's been laid down. They made that choice. That's what the Two of Wands leads to. The Ten of Wands. Yep, I'm done. I'm out of that cycle. It's over. And now I get to plant the seeds and wait for what I want and what I desire and what makes me feel grounded and safe in the world. I'm waiting for that to grow. So this is a fresh start, a fresh start of stability. Right? It's small. It's a humble new beginning for this person. But here's where they're headed. Ten of Cups. Total emotional fulfillment. I feel that that's their goal. That's what they're being patient. That's what this Seven of Pentacles is about. They're done with the drama and the toxic energy they were in. They now planted seeds. They're willing to start small and fresh and new. This can be a small offer, something, very small, that it's a message that they either receive or that they give with regard to this Ten of Cups. So there's something they receive. There's a message they receive that's a beginning of stability. Could be a whole new work opportunity or something that bring some emotional fulfillment. But then they go into the Nine of Wands, and I'm kind of curious about that. Why the Nine of Wands for this person? They're not done with you yet, Earth sign. That was the last message as well. Check out the fire reading that says this is far from over. I think it's with you. There's a lot of fire energy up here. They recognize the power of this connection. In the future, they're not willing to give it up. They've given up something from their past that doesn't involve you. They're moving toward you. Well, not moving, I don't see the knights, but they mentally they are holding out hope. They have not yet given up on this twin flame connection. Very twin flame. Knight of Swords for you, Earth sign, in the past. King of Cups. And yep. There was some resistance here. So you stood up, or yes. You were seeking. This is taking action, looking for truth, looking for some new understanding or a better understanding. This is communication. It's but it's almost like seeking information regarding this King of Cups. This could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, or it could be that you're seeking the information from somebody that you had a feeling of love for, or you feel they had love for you. And it's all about standing. There is something about standing up for yourself here, taking a stand with regard to this King of Cups. That is the energy of the past that's now shifted into King of Wands. So maybe, let me just see the King of Wands. Yes, second chances with this person. Past life soulmate. So I think that it's very possible that along your path you came into contact with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio person that you resisted, right? While you were opening your mind up and taking action with regard to getting clarity on some measure of this connection. Someone new came on your path, possibly a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, doesn't have to be, or that energy became present and you resisted it. You're like, yeah, no, that's not my truth. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here for reconciliation with my past, with my twin flame, with my past life soulmate. So now I feel you've shifted into King of Wands energy, or you've been in search of the truth from the King of Wands. That's the fire energy I see up here. See how the Knight of Swords is an action taker. It's fast moving action, but it's all about seeking truth. And I feel that along the way, someone else came on your path and you were like, yeah, nope, I don't have time for that. I'm all about second chances, resurrecting this connection with the King of Wands because past life soulmate. Now, Judgment is Scorpio energy, just so you know. Death is also Scorpio energy. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, very possibly. But it doesn't seem as prevalent, as prominent as the fire. Why is the Death card here, please? Yes! Temperance again. You are transforming into somebody very patient and balanced. Earth sign now. That's really interesting because you are normally known as the patient and balanced energies in the zodiac. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn all have the ability to sort of sit in real time and wait for things to evolve and to develop. And so it's interesting that this transformation is about temperance, but temperance isn't just about balance and this is divine. This is divine. I mean, we have the angel. We also have the little crown here. So there is this is about 1 foot on the ground and 1 foot in the water. 1 foot in your pentacles, stability, and 1 foot in your heart chakra and your emotions. And the Temperance is Sagittarian energy, so there's expansiveness there because of Jupiter is the guiding planet. So I feel like you're expanding your ability to temper energies, to temper your longing for this person and your need to have information for clarity, right? Like there's, at one point, it may have been all about, you know, I need to know, I need to know, I need to know. And now it's like, I need to feel and I need to know. I need to feel and I need to know. And there's like just this balancing of earth and water. Past in the connection, 3 of Swords. 5 of Swords, yep. Winning at all costs, the moon, things that have been hidden, strength. In the past, there's been this problem in this connection. There's heartache over something that, you know, there was like a standoff. There was a winning at all costs. Somebody didn't play fair. Somebody didn't fight fair. But it's telling me that there's a lot that was hidden that may not have been seen or understood, that you've had to persevere even though things weren't clear at all. This is also the card of Leo, okay? And the moon is Pisces energy here. And then, of course, we have the swords. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So I feel like in the past there was this heartache, this was heartbreak. There was somebody got really, really hurt here, Earth sign, because someone else didn't play fair. It wasn't a fair fight. It wasn't a fair fight at all. There's a lot of things going on behind the scenes that you might have had no knowledge of, or this other person had no knowledge of what was going on in your world. Just, this is secrets, this is secretive, this is, you know, illusions, things not being as they seem at all, which I think was the last name of the video for you. And now we have persevering through that, having the strength. This is Leo energy coming. This is helping each other. This is you taming the beast and the beast protecting you in return. There's this symbiotic connection between you and what I feel is a fire sign, Earth sign. Could be wrong, but that's the dynamic that I keep picking up on. Queen of Swords in the present for this connection. Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands. 9 of Pentacles, single person. One more, please. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, you have a lot of questions for this person, Earth sign. I think this is really you. I mean, I know this is the connection, but I think the questions that the truths that have to be told, and the honesty that needs to be shared is with regard to a Queen of Wands. So this is probably a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius that was in the picture, because I know we had some third-party energy in the past, and this 3 of Swords also makes me feel there was third-party energy. And you know, and now here you step forward in that Virgo energy, Earth sign, independent, on your own, most likely single, really just doing your own thing, doing your own work, making your own life, paying your own way. You don't need anybody right now. That's why you're showing up in the ability to ask these kinds of questions, like, what the heck was that? And we land on this 10 of Pentacles because it does have to do with stability and security. And it's very possible that whatever went down kind of brought both your family life experiences into question, into, you know, like made it a target. So I feel like you're moving toward revealing truths and honesty about between this Queen of Wands and 9 of Pentacles, and it's definitely got something to do with family and stability and security. Children might have been involved. And we move into the Sun in the future. Happiness, joy. It's a big fat yes. Yes. Balance and fairness. Justice. Some matter will be resolved between you. And then divine guidance comes in with this massive offer of stability. This is also called the engagement ring card. I don't see that that's where you're headed, although we do have this 10 of Cups in the present energy of this person you're dealing with. That's what they're working toward. That's what they're manifesting. But I kind of feel like what you're heading toward in the future is the joy that you get to settle your differences, and you get to reset the scales of justice and balance between you, and that kicks off a brand new this is a brand new opportunity at abundance within the connection. Beautiful, beautiful reading, Earth sign. I'm going to go on to the extended. If this is speaking to you and you want to know more, I'm going to look at messages from spirit, from the universe, from your spiritual advisors, a message to you from this person and a message from you to them, and then outcome, results, or when we might be able to see this shift into the sun energy and that Ace of Pentacles, what that might be about, okay? I hope you follow me the other side, because this storyline, I'm starting to feel really relaxed. I have the same energy when I just did the fire reading. You're both shifting in this. So if you are dealing with a fire sign or somebody who has a lot of fire in your chart, you might want to watch those readings, because they're very much moving at the same pace in the same direction. And I just felt so calm from their reading, and now I feel the same energy from yours. It could just be coincidence. We are moving toward the end of a year and an end of a decade that's been very tough on a lot of people. So we just may be clearing the decks, And I see, you're going to be focusing on your foundations, creating good foundations for yourself. And this person's going to understand that they're not all alone in the world, that they have a friend, they have somebody. Really nice, Earth sign. I hope to see you on the other side. The link is below. And if you like this, give me a thumbs up, and please subscribe if you haven't already, or click the bell so you get notified if you've already subscribed and you just want to be notified of when I drop new videos. Thank you. Thank you for being here. See you on the other side or in the next video. Bye, Earth sign.